What is up, peeps? FTWTVHD here. I'd like to welcome you back to another YouTube video, and today we are going to be doing Card of the Week. And today we're going to be talking about Buzzwole. Not Buzzwole GX, baby Buzzwole, the one that's been released in the Forbidden Light expansion. So let's get started. It is a basic fighting type Pokemon. This is fantastic because you can get it out with Brooklet Hill whenever you want, as long as you have Brooklet Hill in play. Furthermore, you have Nest Ball, which will also allow you to get this card out whenever necessary. So it's very easy to get out whenever you need it, as long as you have these options available. Another thing, because it's a basic Pokemon, it takes little deck space. It is usually a one-off tech. I've seen people play two of them before, but it's usually a one-off tech to throw in any fighting deck, not just Buzzwole. But it's primarily played in Buzzwole decks. Now, because it's fighting type, we have access to so much damage modification. We have strong energy, we have Diancie Prism Star. We also do hit Zoroark for weakness, Zoroark being one of the best Pokemon in the game currently. So, fighting type is fantastic. It is definitely the best type in the format currently. Depends how it goes with the future tournaments, because Psychic is definitely taking a step forward. Now, 130 HP is pretty damn good for a basic. That means it can't be one-shot by multiple GX attacks. Think Zoroark, Gliscopod, Lucario, as long as there's no damage modification on that Lucario. So there are multiple cards that love to hit 120 and can't knock this out because it's 130. So its first attack, Sledgehammer, is 30 damage for 1 energy, and that's okay. Obviously, you can get better. The 30 damage for 1 energy is alright. Now, it can hit big numbers with damage modifiers. If you combine a Beast Energy, a Diancie Prism Star, and a Choice Band, you can hit 110 on a GX just on its own. Now, this is the ideal counter Pokemon. If 1 energy attack hits 120, if your opponent has 4 prizes remaining, it's very, very good. Now, this is actually quite likely in a Buzzwole deck. Usually, you want your Buzzwole out on the first turn, and you want to be jet punching or charging that up, and you pretty much want them to take the knockout on your Buzzwole if they are going to take a knockout. You want them to activate things like Beast Ring, and of course this will activate your baby Buzzwole. If you put Brooklet Hill into the mix or a Nest Ball, it makes it very easy to get out when you go down to 4 prizes. So this is a great counter Pokemon. The wonderful thing is that counter energy is not needed, as you only need 1 energy to attack. So you don't need to fish out for a counter energy with this being a counter Pokemon. So it's really good. So let's talk about his swing around attack. With Beast Ring, this attack is okay, but not special. You do want free energy on a Buzzwole GX. You don't want it on a baby Buzzwole. However, in dire situations, this attack can hit hard with damage modifiers. So again, it is pretty decent. Now, weakness is not a huge problem, as you'll only give up 1 prize and force your opponent to a 7 prize game. However, weakness to Psychic is not great. Now, Dawn Wings Necrozma and regular Necrozma are running about and are looking to dominate the format with Malamar and Ultra Necrozma. So it's going to be very easy for those decks to knock out your Buzzwole. But as I said, that is fine. You force them on a 7 prize game and they have to use resources to knock out a 1 prize Pokemon. That is always a benefit in the game. Now, the retreat cost of 2 isn't great, unfortunately. You don't have access to Heavy Ball. 1 retreat means post-rotation, you can't use things like a skateboard very well. Of course, we have Float Stone, but that will be rotating out in September. So it's not great, unfortunately. But you won't be looking to retreat this card anyway. You want this card out as soon as your opponent hits 4 prizes, and you just want to keep hitting until you are knocked out in return. If they get a Guzma, then it's out of the active. So you don't really want to be retreating with this card anyway. If you have to, you have to. But again, 2 retreat cost is not good, but you're not going to look to retreat most of the time when you have this card out. So overall, I would give this card an 8 out of 10. It is a really, really good card, and it's almost a must-have tech, I think, in a Buzzwole deck, and it's a tech to be considered in a fighting deck. There are a few things that do let it down. Its weakness to Psychic and its retreat cost is not great. So those are the few things that do let it down. Other than that, it is a great single prize Pokemon card. So if you have it, then I'll give you a quick challenge here. The challenge would be to get a 1-hit knockout with your Sledgehammer attack. This is possible, and I've done it before. I believe if you combine a lot of stuff, you can hit like 190, even 200. So if you're playing against a 180 HP GX Pokemon, playing against Ultra Necrozma, if you hit the right stuff, you can definitely one-shot a GX. So the challenge would be to one-shot a GX Pokemon with Sledgehammer attack. See if you can do that and let me know if you did. But that is the card of the week. I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if there's any suggestions for any cards you want me to look at and talk about, then again, do let me know. But other than that, I'll leave you guys to it. Thank you very much, and peace.